All right, this is going to be an example of how we're going to find the rate of our natural disasters. So the first thing we're going to do is read the problem. The Chelyabinsk meteor was caused by a near-Earth asteroid that entered Earth's atmosphere over Russia on February 15th, 2013 at 9:20. It became a brilliant Super Bowl-eyed meteor that exploded in an airburst over Chelyabinsk Oblast, a region with a population of 3,476,217. The explosion generated a bright flash, a hot cloud of dust and gas that penetrated to 26.2 kilometers, and a large shockwave with energy equal to the atomic bomb detonated at Hiroshima. If the asteroid traveled a total distance of 210.76 kilometers through the atmosphere in the 11 seconds it took to reach the surface, calculate the average speed of the asteroid. Express your answers in meters per second. All right, so the thing here that we need to do is think about our average speed equation, and we want to start by writing that equation. That equation is average speed is equal to total distance over total time. And the thing we want to think about here is we want to make sure that our units are correct. So we want our answer to be in meters per second. So we're going to need to convert a little bit as we do this. But first, let's think about the numbers that we need. So we need our distance, we need our time. There was a lot of information here. We don't need all that information. What we do need is this distance of 210.76 kilometers through the atmosphere in the 11 seconds. So we need that distance, we need that time, okay? So I'm gonna plug them in. That's gonna be 210.76. And I'm going to include the units, and I'm going to explain why in a second. Over my total time, that's 11 seconds. So I'm including the units because I'm going to do something called unit analysis. If you've never done this before, it's just a way that I can make sure my units are correct, and I'm multiplying and dividing correctly when I want to convert. This is a way to set things up correctly. So I have my 210 kilometers over 11 seconds. I need to get to meters per second. That's my goal. So I'm going to look here, and I see that I have seconds on the bottom, seconds on the bottom. That's what I want. On the top, I have kilometers, and then I have meters. That is not where I need to be. So what I want to think about, I want to make sure that I'm doing things correctly, is I'm going to add another ratio. This is going to be my conversion factor. So this is going to have how many kilometers to meters. So 1 kilometer, and then I have 1,000 meters. I want to remember there's no more meters in a kilometer. That makes sense. And then what I do is I multiply across. When that happens, this kilometer is going to cross out that kilometer. I'm left with meters on the top and seconds on the bottom, as I should. Okay, I'm going to use a calculator to do this math, as you guys should do for all of these that you're about to do. And I'm going to have 210.760 meters over 11 seconds. And my total meters per second is 19,160. For your formative today, all of these are going to be going to the hundredths place. So they would all have this extra time plus units would be meters per second. Okay? And that's how you do it.